have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me if you would. I know the path best traveled.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had the items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials. And I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Shall we report back now?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. There'll be...
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Right. Just follow me. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
This way, if you please, Master.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Or to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
To polish up my gear tomorrow.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
Or to polish up my gear tomorrow.
Not a foe in sight.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
Onward! Adventure awaits!
I suppose 'tis so.
while traveling beyond the rift. Eyes up! Harpies are upon us!
This foe will recoil from flame.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Take that!
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure. You know?
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
you're staring, Arisen? Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory?
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Pleasure doing business with.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Have you need of me?
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in, after all. 'Tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of the...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad the ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Say, do you think this...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I had tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all but, well, as luck would have it, I will be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd suppose there's no harm in that? If you really... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll...
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of... service? Always a pleasure.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us hope it is not mere frippery.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which can... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress... Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintained. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical art. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer... Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more of your time.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet the quarter to before me.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for... First and foremost, will you accompany my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparation.
I trust all's well, sir.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Is there aught you require?
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, as you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from... What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to...
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Your skills have come a long way. Well done. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
jar of poison ought to send those saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you...
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your effort. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done... Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to... or perhaps 'tis a little early. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding effort...
Perhaps that then. A resounding success.
We have achieved our objective.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. I only hope your memories of our journey are as fond. Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a...
What am I? Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest? I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, which would hardly help anything if I were to run in there So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's going to the forest, and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. This won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my feet know it better than I do. I don't think my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to mine. I suppose there's only one thing. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip, ere we continue on our merry way? Our master's flights of fancy may lead us down roads unforeseen, but there's an indubitable joy in all the chaos.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. We must make haste if we are to arrive.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Don't look down now!
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
No room for carelessness.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norman, are you hurt?
5 badges are at your disposal.
Ha! They are right to fear us.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold on. Stay right there.
An exemplary performance.
I'd thought I was done for.
It was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me,
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal...
You'll hear no complaints from me.
Our duty is a worthy one. To escort our charge safely and intact.
Knew I'd pull through in the end.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
What say we mark it with our lives? Place of interest. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
fine reward for a battle well fought. Let's see if we can't break one of his act.
Thinking of such...
Quite the view from up here. Shall we see how high I can scale?
Not as bad as I think.
You'll want to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our foes using it against us. Strike with lightning's might.
Over here! There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I can't wait to find out what's inside. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. sun's light has grown dim.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Glance, it seems impassable. But unless I'm mistaken, an alternate path is close at hand. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Lo! The monster's left something for us.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be
good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters? And I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you...
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own...
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well?